It's my pleasure to welcome you to this segment of the Polity, dear viewers. And my guest is from faraway United States of America, and we will be talking on the theme of insecurity and how that is being fueled by lack of empowerment for youths. And so maybe if we get youths empowered, we could close the gap. We could actually take care of the challenge of insecurity. And this is the line that we're going to be talking with my guest, who is connected via Zoom from the United States of America. He's been on this show quite a number of times. He's a passionate Nigerian who is interested in the success of Nigeria, even though by providence, by grace, he has everything it takes to just remain in his corner and say, well, that's not my business. But it makes Nigeria his business. He's a former presidential candidate of the PDP. He's a medical doctor by profession, and is doing greatly well, doing excellently well where he is domiciled. I'm talking about Dr. Nwachukwu Anakwenze. You're welcome, Doctor.
Yeah, good morning. This morning,
yeah.
Afternoon, this afternoon.
It's afternoon here. Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm happy to be here today.
Great to have you. Yeah. And so, quickly, you are very well in the know that one challenge that Nigeria has had to grapple with in recent times is insecurity. And when you look at the players, the people who are involved in this mayhem, in this in peddling, in pushing this problem, they are mostly youths. Why do you think it is so?
As an intro, I want true democracy in Nigeria, where freedom is cherished and extended to the whole of Africa. I want a Nigeria where various ethnic groups will feel like they have a stake in the future of the country. I envision Nigeria where leadership is based on merit, hard work, fairness, and accountability, the measure of natural character. I want a Nigeria where we envision Nigeria ethnic diversity as strength and asset to be harnessed and celebrated. That's what we need to make Nigeria great. In terms of the youth getting involved in that, I will start with, it's a crisis that wasn't created by the youth. It was created by the... Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah,
sir.
I can hear you. I can hear you well.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
The crisis was not created by the youth. It was created by the adults who are trying to win political victory by force of arm, not by getting the wish of the people, not by a record of what they have achieved, not by any vision. They don't have any vision. They don't even have any brains to even have a vision. They want power by all means, so as to help their people, their tribe, and their religion, but not to help all Nigerians. Nigeria should be one of the world powers in the world today that's been feared. At independence, China was in worse shape than Nigeria, and India was in worse shape than Nigeria. They have moved forward. India is a major power in manufacturing, and China is a power challenging America and having America shake. We have the same thing. Our people, our Nigerian people are very intelligent. They are more intelligent than the Chinese and the Indian and those Europeans and Americans. They are, because here in America, they are doing very well. When you put them in an environment that is good, Nigerians do well. We can compete and we can win. So it's a matter of having people who are serious about building our country.
Now, you've not really explained why you think that the youths are so much involved with this insecurity? They are the ones who form the bulk of the bandits. They are the ones who form the bulk of the insurgents. They are the ones who form the bulk of the kidnappers, and so on and so forth. Why should this be so?
Because they are vulnerable. They are having difficulty financially. Nobody's helping them. So that's like a job for them. But it's being financed by old people, not by the young people. They are just being used. So I've spoken to you before. My focus is on helping the young people. That's my focus of my life. That they should be given education. All Nigerians should be educated. Not everybody needs to go and get a PhD or to be physics scientists, aero scientists. It's not that. But 25% in America goes to universities, and then maybe 1% get PhD. The bulk of Americans get skills. That's what I've been preaching. You need to introduce skill acquisitions in the schools. I've read articles that shows that the government is trying to do that now, that they're trying to change the educational structure. That's what I've been calling for. Some people need to learn how to be tailors, how to do hair, dresses, how to fix car, electrical work, air condition work. That's what is needed. In America, a plumber makes more than a doctor. So the government cannot employ everybody in Nigeria. They can only employ few. In America, the government employs like 1 or 2 million out of 300 million. But we need to teach people how to help themselves. How we need to pay for them to get the skills. And when they come out with the skills, we need to help them get loan to buy the equipment they need to start in their life. When they start with their life, they can marry wife, or wife can find a husband. That's the way to go. Never. Nigerian government can never employ people. All those who working in the ministries, they're not doing anything. They're just going there to peel a goosey and gossip on the phone. You need to get away from that and have a productive economy where people are manufacturing things, making things. The government, you don't give the scholarship for free, like I told you. They must pay back. Like I took loan when I came out of school from the government. The government helped me get a loan, then I paid it back. Same thing. They must pay back so that the loan will be available for the next child. So the students involved is because of lack of opportunity. But we give them opportunity, they'll be busy making things and working on computers, working on TV, making things, manufacturing things. Like I told you before, GDP, gross domestic product of a country, is based on what you produce. They compare you, Nigeria, to China, to America, to India, to Germany, based on what you're producing. Nigeria can't even produce matches or toothpick. So do you see why the economy is in the lowest part of the thing? Do you see why your Naira have no value? You have to make things and ship them out. We have people who can do it. The government need to encourage them. Have like electricity. We have everything that it takes to have electricity in Nigeria. They are still using coal in China and South Africa. We have coal in Enugu that's doing nothing. We have gas in Anambra. You have it in the southern part of Nigeria. That's not being used. Gas is used to turn the turbines with the water, and you have electricity until Jesus Christ come back to earth. It will be forever. And you have rivers that needs to be dammed. We're not using their brains. We have people in government who are not using their brains. They're just empty-headed, just there for chop-chop, giving appointment to their brothers and sisters or their tribe or their religion. That's their AI. The Nigerian AI is tribal and religious bigotry. The rest of the world is left, and we're on the ground, we're in the gutter.
Doctor, those are very strong words there when you say the rest of the world has left, we're on the ground, in the gutter. Even though I may not believe that it's that bad, I do understand what the message you're trying to pass. But at this point, now, from what you have said, it's a way of saying the idle brain is the devil's workshop, like they say. Yeah. So when they are not profitably engaged, they look for something else, and that becomes their source of livelihood. And whether or not it's something that contributes negatively to the society will no longer be the issue. Their survival is what matters at that point. And that's very unfortunate. And that's where your point also becomes relatable. Now, so what exactly should the government be doing to harness these energies, these untapped energies? Are there programs? You talked about skills and the fact that government is already trying to restructure the syllabus, to the curriculum to include acquisition of skills, which you also endorse as the right way to go. But of course, the results of all of this will take quite some time. In the meantime, short term and middle term, what should the government do so that even as the military force is being used to quell them as they engage, at the same time, some of these policies will begin to meet them also and meet those who are being discipled and changing their focus?
Yeah, I think the government is beginning to introduce the right curriculum. I saw that written. That's the way to go. The government needs to encourage private business people. It's private business that can make...
How? Are there specific areas, specific steps that should be taken in order to jumpstart that area?
The way it's done in America, the government say we need growth in here and here. They cut the taxes for the business. The tax the business will pay. The government say if you do this, if you hire 300 people, 400 people, we will reduce your tax. That's like incentives. They do that in America. You know, the government, the American politician wants to say, since I came, 2,000 jobs was created. So they will find the people who are business people. They will find out what is their need. Is it road? They need, is it electrical? They need, is it paved road? That's what they do. They shave the tax. Instead of paying $100,000 tax, they cut it by 50. And they tell you to go and do this. And they do it. The politicians take credit for his area. And he gets reelected. That's what they need to do. The main thing is the education. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Start now. Educating, make it free. And help them buy equipment. It doesn't matter. Just start now. China was backward more than us and India, and they're corrupt. China is shaking America. America is shaking right now. China is giving them real headache. So we can start now. If it's not that we have a chance, I wouldn't be talking to you. I think we can turn it around. That's why I'm talking to you. Okay. I don't have anything. I don't need anything from anybody. It's because I think we can turn it around. If we start now, like 10 years, 15 years, Nigeria will be great. Like for me, everything I do is because of youth. I have about 10 industries in Nigeria, all designed to help young people. That's how you can help the Nigeria. You can help business people who are doing things to create jobs for the young people. Like I have big farm. My farm is like I bought last year 4 miles of land along the river, and we are doing rice. We are going to be producing 100 bags of rice a day, starting in this month. And a lot of young people are driving the trucks. A lot of young people are doing the accounting, the marketing. Young people are in the field farming, driving tractors. We have machineries that will process the rice. I'm doing it because of young people. People who are doing it is 20 to 40. And I went into agriculture because when I come to Nigeria, everybody say we're hungry, 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 hungry. I come to the airport, they say they're hungry. And the custom and immigration people look like stockfish, like Banla. When they say they eat once a day, I believe it. So I'm a doctor, but they're not complaining too much about the health. They're talking about eating. And food is the first medication for the body. So I have the best bottled water in Nigeria. If one day you come and see, and we have young people running it and transporting it all over many states. We have fishery, we have industrial fishery. The young people are doing all of this. For me, We have about 1,000 pigs now. Pigs, we're growing pigs. And these are the things that I'm doing. And then poultry. Those are things, young people are doing it. Look, in my place 10 years ago, young girls, you just give them 2,000 naira, they follow you to hotel. Now, it's not so. You don't see them, they're all working. They're wearing uniform and badge and working. And when you try to take them to hotel, they say, no, I have a job, I don't have time. And the boys in my place, the boys will be robbing houses to just steal a pot of soup. Not to carry gold, just for to pot of soup. All those boys are working. I'm telling you, where I come from, not depending on the government, the town union leaders, they're building infrastructure schools to train people skill. They are paying people who are tailor. They give them 5 boys or girls to teach them how to be tailor. My people are doing it now. And the people, they take you, they match you with your area, computers. They pay the person to teach them the skill. We're doing it, not depending on the government. But if the government get involved, it will be better. My people are raising money, building the program, matching young people with what they want to learn. And we're paying the person to teach them. So that kind of thing is what you need.
All right, doctor. Hello, are you there?
Yes.
If you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Right. As we begin to round up, I think it's not a bad idea for you to just mention the name of that particular place you've been referring to as your place, and where you say these beautiful things have been happening. That's one. On the other hand, I think that you are advised to put something together as an advert so that we can run it on this station and make some money. There are youngsters also who work here and who will make some money from such adverts. But that's on a lighter note, but it's also serious because you've stylishly run some adverts talking about your bottled water as the best in Nigeria. But whatever it is, where exactly is that place that you're talking about?
I'm from Abagana, Anambra State, Nigeria. So I'm talking about Anambra State, Onitsha, Oka area. I'm the deputy king of my place. I'm the deputy king of my place. So I have big responsibility to help young people, to make sure we don't have them wasted. We spend a lot of money. Our Igbo culture makes you help yourself. We don't depend on government. So that we don't wait for the government. We will do anything to provide security. Like in my place, security, we have about 150 young people employed. We pay them like 45,000 a month. They want 70,000 now, but we pay them. It's a job. We provide them vehicles, Sienna, motorcycle, and then we give them equipment to protect. Every morning they're going through the bush looking for trouble people. So we don't have problem. Where I come from, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, we're moving around. We don't have any problem where I come from. But you have to want to protect your people. You can't sit in Abuja and Lagos and you leave your people in the village to rot it. You have to. Some of your salary have to go create job for your people, give them security, give them equipment. All those people who are coming to terrorize your people with AK-47, you match them. You don't sit down for your people to be slaughtered and then you just cry.
I agree with you, Doctor. We cannot fold our arms and just trust in wishes. So government has to wake up. You have lined up some of the things, and one major thing I take from what you said is that government needs to create an enabling environment for youngsters to do business and do it profitably, which is a solid point that government must listen to. I must commend your consistency, your passion, your love for Nigeria, and your faith, which you expressed when you said that in 10 to 15 years, you believe that Nigeria can get it right. That's my prayer also, and I know that that's the prayer of millions of Nigerians, and I do hope that that prayer comes to fruition very shortly. On this note, I'm going to have to bring this to an end, and I must say thank you to you, Doctor, for coming once again, and we look forward to having you again the next time very shortly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Right. Bye for now. And so that's the size of our program for today. My name is Dayo Omoogun. I thank you very much for everything. And I say thank you to the production team. I hope that you will be there to join me on Matters Arising from 8 to 9. And also tomorrow is another day. Please do join the Polity and the Matters Arising also. It's bye from me for now. Bye-bye.